আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ইউনিক ব্যাংকিং চ্যানেল থেকে আমি এ কে এম নুরুল ইসলাম বলছি। এখন আমি কয়েকটি ব্যাংকিং টার্ম নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। প্রথমেই আছে স্যান্ডউইচ লিজ। স্যান্ডউইচ লিজ রিলেটস টু সাবলেটিং এ লিজ hold property to the lessee who becomes lessor by renting out a portion of the premises to a third party. It may be termed as sublet or it may be termed as upubhara. Now SDR, abbreviation of Special Drawing Rights. Since 1st January 1970, a reserve asset distributed by the Internal Monetary Fund to its members. The SDRs represent members' balances with the IMF, entitling them to draw a certain amount fixed in proportion to their IMF quota. They were originally given a gold parity equivalent to the then gold content of the US dollar, but were redefined in terms of a basket of 16 currencies in July 1974. The IMF uses the SDR as a unit of account. Now, second mortgage. A mortgage in a property which is already mortgaged to a third party as first mortgagee. If the borrower fails to repay the first mortgage, has the priority of claim over the second. Now set off. The set off. The right of set off is a statutory right enjoyed by a banker which enables him to adjust a debit balances in customer's account with any credit balance standing to his credit in the books of the bank, provided he has not given any instruction to keep him them separate and the accounts are in the same right. In practice, bank will not ultimately apply the right of set-off without notice to his customer unless there is an agreement to that effect with the customers. When a limited company enjoys credit, maintains current account for its retail banking transaction, bankers should always obtain a letter of set-up from the company, and that should be searched on registered with the registrar of joint stock companies. Ship bill of sale. In sale of a ship or a share in the ship bill of sale is used instead of bill of lading, evidencing the transfer of the ownership to the importer purchaser of the ship or a share in the ship. Now, shipped on board bill of lading. When bill of lading is issued after the goods boarded on the ship is called shipped on board bill of lading. When goods are received on or held on the quay for shipment in next available vessel is termed as shipped bill of lading. Shipping back credit. Certain transferable and revolving credits which are established in the favor of beneficiaries who are agents of the applicant. The agent thereunder farms out portions of the credit to various suppliers. The bill of lading, which does not contain all the conditions of carries on the reverse. Such bill of lading is not acceptable unless specified in the related sale contract and documentary letter of credit. This is called short form bill of lading. Short form bill of lading. Now, short-term loan. A term loan which is repayable within 3 months is called short-term loan. Side bill. The bill which is repayable by drawing immediately he sees it. Side draft. The draft payable on demand, that is immediately on presentation to the drawee. Sinking funds. Sinking bonds. Bonds issued under a loan which is redeemable by scheduled repayments from sources set aside in a specially created sinking fund. SOLA exchange or SOLA bill. The bill containing single draft as opposed to set bill of exchange having duplicate and triplicate copies as the case may be. SOLA bill is used in domestic trade while the said bill of exchange is drawn in international trade. Estelle bill of lading. When bill of lading is submitted along with other shipping documents for negotiation with the bank after expiry as provided in the related letter of credit is called Estelle bill of lading. Estelle check. A Estelle check is a check that has grown so old or is dated so far back that bankers may refuse to cash it because it is out of date. Depending on the contrary, a check may be considered Estelle after 90 days, that is, in the United States, or 6 to 12 months Britain. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Maghfiratu wa jannatu.